This is 43 months on HRT. And there's some good things and some not so good things I'm not liking about my transition right now. The not so good thing is, I'll start with, it's just body hair. The color, like the hair that didn't have the color in, a lot of the color's starting to come in now. So it's like there's through here, here, really noticeably right here, and the stuff right here that wasn't gone. The color has come in on that. And my underarms, there's a few hairs I might need to have a touch up on that. Other than that, the good thing is, the prescriptions I mentioned I bought online, I'm taking them now. I had my brother, because my brother's helping my dad do something, so he was down in that area where some of our stuff is. It's a complicated situation, but I asked him to grab it because that's one of the things I needed the most out of what I needed. So he picked it up and got them to me, and that tells me he supports me. Because if he didn't support me, because I really know him well, and if he didn't support me, he wouldn't have gotten that at all. So he supports me in his own way. So that tells me another way he supports me, helps me with that, or little things he gives me that are feminine or whatnot. So yeah, I've been taking them. I started out taking I'm supposed to be taking 100 milligrams in the morning, 100 at night. But I started out taking 25 in the morning and 25 at night. But now I'm taking 50 in the morning and 25 at night. Then the estrogen is in a dial pack that's only 1 milligram. And I've been taking that in the morning. So think about taking another dial pack and using that at night. So I have 2 milligrams. I'm supposed to be on 4, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. So, but my breasts are still growing. They've been itching and hurting. Like right now, there's a little discomfort in them. But when it started, it's like it was in the middle of the week. I was like, especially yesterday and today, I was like, wait a minute, because I looked at my breasts and I was like, they're growing differently. Like how I was saying, tissue right here was growing up like this. It's still growing up, but the way they're growing is slightly different. They're growing more up like this on an angle, up to about like here. If you can see, I'm wearing a push-up bra, so might not be able to see that, but you can see right here it's going up on an angle. It's about to the bone right here. Yeah, they're growing on an angle going this way. So if they keep continuing to grow that way and get more top tissue, I know I will eventually have cleavage. So that's making me happier that they're growing that way on that angle. And plus the estrogen I'm taking has prolactin in it. And prolactin, your body uses, especially when you're in your teenager and your hormones are changing and whatnot. You have prolactin up high enough, and it helps develop those, like the tissue that, like the milk ducts and everything. Then when you get past where your breasts stop growing when you're a teenager and whatnot, then the prolactin will go down. It's from what I've learned, and it just, your breasts will be specific size from that. Then again, when you do get pregnant, prolactin will be there again. So then when you stop breastfeeding, or if you never breastfeed, the prolactin will go down. Then, like people who've been pregnant, ends up, because it's not swelled up anymore, not producing the milk, they're not as big anymore. So there's not that volume there. So it goes down in size, and usually breast will sag from that. Hopefully mine won't sag from it. Hope it just does what it would do if I was a teenager. But yeah. But the way they're growing, going like this, is really, 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 really good. It's making me happy. So I'm getting that look that I've always known my breasts should be. It's like the mind-body connection. My mind knows exactly what everything's supposed to look like, what it does, all the female parts, what I don't have, what I do have. Yeah, I visually know and know what it's supposed to be. It's interesting how the brain works like that. So yeah. Other than that, it's been going really good. So the way I've been taking it is helping my sex drive, because I've started to block that testosterone again. Has dramatically gone down. It's like the first few days it was like still kind of bad, but when I started taking the 50 milligrams in the morning, then the 25 at night, so that's 75 milligrams altogether. That's been helping. Instead of being up really high where I want to have like sex and want all that sexual stuff and randomly getting erections and all the stuff I don't like. Yeah, I'm glad that's gone, like from up here to down, 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 almost to the floor, the ground. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that's gone down. So, and that's what my face looks like as of today. So no makeup. So yeah, and the lighting doesn't do its justice in this room. The light doesn't work. The fluorescent lighting does not work properly. And I'm wearing a push-up bra, so my breasts will look bigger, but the lighting in this room makes them look smaller than what they actually are. So if you can kind of see, I'm wearing a push-up bra, so and it's harder to really tell in this lighting. It's like bad lighting, so when I have really good lighting, it's like perfect. You can see and everything. But when I look at them and everything, it's harder for me to tell unless I'm in really, really good lighting and I have like a full-length mirror. The only full-length mirror in the house is my sister, so I used her full-length mirror just to look at my body and see how things are going. Then when I looked at it, it's like I can tell a difference if I look in a full-length mirror compared to a mirror that's not full-length, and the lighting better. So yeah, so they're bigger than what I see in like the bathroom mirror. So if I use a full-length mirror, I can see the difference. So yeah, I love them. Hopefully they keep growing and that top tissue keeps growing. And my leg hair is still decreasing, that's still good. Still have the same hair in a few spots I've always had. It's like the hair around my areolas is still there. Eventually it'll start growing slower again and whatnot. The rest of my body hair. So yeah. other than that, I still want a girlfriend. Still want a girlfriend. And the other thing was, I know more about my sexuality than what I've known before. There's a person I've met online through a blog that I post on sometimes. If you have heard of her, Lucille Sorella, she helps people in the trans community and like cross-dressers, drag queens, whatnot, to look and be more feminine or female and look the part and everything. And I met this person on the blog. No, she's not gonna be the one that would be my girlfriend or whatnot, but I still want a girlfriend. But this is how I know my sexuality a lot more better than what I did before, because we started talking, it was about like a month or so ago, and just been talking, and I've been able to talk to her about things that like my mom or my dad I wouldn't be able to talk to him about. It's like more towards like the sexual side of everything and whatnot. So I've been able to learn about myself a lot more. It's like with her experience and my experience, how I was able to help her and she's able to help me. And yeah, so that experience I've really learned what I like and don't like because of it. Because I know I don't like guys, because that one incident I had with a guy I've mentioned before, the one where we did kiss, whatnot. It didn't, the situation didn't go well, but the kiss I didn't like. I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. It was the second best kiss in my life, and that made me realize after I evaluate that situation, I didn't like guys. And more so now, I know I don't like guys. It's like I don't like guys. When I was, maybe I might like trans men, and it's like, no, has nothing to do with like because they're genitalia and whatnot. It's just because they're a guy. I don't like them just because they're a guy. Then there's like trans women. I know I like cisgendered girls, like females, women, because that's what I see is like how I see things. I'm still confused if I like trans women or not, because there's been some trans women, because I'm really attracted to redheads. You know that, you know, the strawberry blonde, but more dark red, with a little bit of brown in it. That's what I'm attracted to. And there's been some trans women I've seen that has that red hair, and like, I'm not in the lusting sense, but more like that attraction because they're a female. I've had that. That's all I see. It has nothing to do with like their genitalia, because they don't have female genitalia, the ones that have had surgery or whatnot. I just see as a female, and you see that woman, and I know I definitely do like cisgendered. It doesn't matter if they're like pansexual, bisexual, or a lesbian. I'm attracted to the female. That's because I've been attracted to a girl since I was in preschool, and that hasn't changed up to when I was 19 and I came out to myself as lesbian. I that hasn't changed, so I'm still a little confused about being attracted to trans women or not. But if the person's supposed to be my someone, then the person's supposed to be the one I eventually, if possible, get married to and be together the rest of our lives. If she's trans, then she's trans, but if she's just cisgendered, she's cisgendered, and I'm just playing it like whatever happens, happens. So that's why I'm kind of confused about a little bit if I'm attracted to trans women or not. So that's kind of interesting right now, because like more so it's towards a yes, and more so that I do like, because all I see is female. That's what I'm attracted to. So that's why I'm kind of confused. Little confusing at times, because there's been times where it's like, no, I'm not attracted to trans women. And there's times where, yes, I'm attracted to trans women. It's the women that I see that has that specific look that I'm attracted to. If a trans woman has that, then it's a little confusing for me, but I am attracted to that. So, but all I see is a woman. But if they haven't transitioned or anything, I know for sure I'm not attracted to a trans woman if they don't look female or anything. I know that for sure. But when they look female, there's been situations, times when it's like a yes, and there's times when it's a no. So that's what's confusing for me. But it's more towards a yes that I am, because I'm attracted to females and whatnot. Well, this is it. You can see that on my neck, if you're wondering. So yeah. And that's pretty much how I got to understanding myself a lot better, is just talking to her. So there's things I know I like and things I know I don't like. And some things that I do like. If I was with a trans woman, that could happen. But if I was with a cisgender woman, it'd have to be done differently, whatnot. It's just this weird, confusing little thing. But I understand myself a lot more because of it, talking to her. Because I know for sure I don't like any guys, trans or cisgendered. I'm just a little confused if I like trans women or not. It has nothing to do with their genitalia at all. It's because I just see a female. Because that's what I know, my experience from my body and everything of being a woman. Because my genitalia and whatnot, I just see that as more normal. It has nothing to do with genitalia, is why I like females. It has nothing to do with sex or anything. So that's why a little bit why I'm confused if I like trans women or not. But more so, yes. Yeah. Because of my hormones and everything getting more normalized again, I know for sure everything now that attracted to females a lot more. So yeah, and because the lighting in here sucks, harder to tell. Well, because I'm wearing a push-up bra, but it's harder to tell that their size and whatnot. So this is what the outfit is I'm wearing. If you can see, let's do this. The skirt, you can see that I'm wearing is my steampunk skirt, and these are my bloomers. They're Violetta style bloomers. You can see what my body looks like. Well, it's hard to tell because of the lighting. And this, and how skinny I am. That's not from anything I'm doing. That's genetics.